Hey everyone, welcome back to Koding and Kotlin. Hopefully,
Woohoo!
hopefully you watched the new schedule. Now we are here on Wednesdays. Probably one of the next times Igor will stream alone. Ha ha! It will be my sweet revenge, and probably it will be a funny episode. But we'll see. We'll see. I have probably not because I have some ideas. How's it going?
Good, thank you. I completely forgot everything, so you will have to guide me through what you've been doing here alone.
Yeah, I
And
mean, yeah,
yeah,
it was
let's
accidental.
jump into it.
It was accidental 2 episodes of me alone, and it was kind of painful and funny experience. It was almost like live coding, and I was trying to comment. I don't know if you had a chance to watch. I don't know, to skim through what I did through videos.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. Was I talking or was I silent?
It was okay, I guess.
Okay,
I
my
mean,
goal was
I'm
to be
biased.
more.
I'm quite used to it. So
Yeah, my goal was to be more or less talking, but I'm not sure if I was successful or not. So
yeah,
it's your turn. You probably should launch idea first.
yes,
It's
I
first
will
thing we do to write code.
do just that. And
While you're launching, I can. First of all, I can add to your screen. You
yes,
shared the whole screen, which is cool.
yes,
Yeah.
I also
Uh,
cannot see anything going on. So if
yeah. I will try to manage it. Just
thank you.
try to not care about it too much. I
All
can see
right.
that something is updatable, but I'm not sure if you want to update
Should
or
I
not.
update a new
Uh,
version of Kotlin?
yeah, I always prefer to stay updated.
Okay,
New versions, new bugs, and so on. You
awesome.
should also probably git pull.
Where do I? Okay,
Yeah, you're
just
streaming
get
right.
full. Okay,
Yep.
all right. Renovate
Yeah,
is being ugly.
yeah. As always,
Intelligent.
I will fix it later. So yeah, let's restart it.
Let me
Let me
just.
walk through what I did last time because I don't remember what I did before. Last time I introduced a viewport. So we had this issue that when you make the window narrower, all the images inside the window become narrower too, right? So square things become rectangle things instead of square things. I played a bit with the viewport. You can probably you can launch the application, and hopefully, even with your bizarre tiling manager, it will work fine. Yeah, I mean it should be noticeable from there.
Okay, so it
Just
should not rescale. That's what you mean,
yeah,
right? Okay.
rescale. Probably it should rescale, but it shouldn't change the aspect ratio of the
Okay.
picture. Scaling is
Let's
fine
see.
as far as I understand. And
Yeah,
it
looks good.
could you please try to running a bit? To running around?
Oof.
Yeah, but
I
it's very
forgot
fast.
how fast it is.
Yes. And by the way, I don't know. Probably you know how to fix it because I do not know. Probably we should change some forces we apply to it.
Yeah, like it's too.
Yeah, it's
But
really fast.
the screen is funny. Yeah. Okay.
Do you like
We'll see.
how our camera follows the hero?
I mean, I can see what the is like. Not. It has some elasticity to it, which is
Yeah,
nice.
which is nice. I mean, I tried to do so. I'm not sure. It's not LORP. It's some if I remember correctly, it's some other way of elasticity. No, I just smoothly translated. You can probably open the code and look at it.
Yeah, let's do that. So,
It
what would that
so
be? Shaky camera? No.
no. It will be a rendering system.
Rendering system. All right.
Yep. The sorted alphabetically. Okay. Do you see this viewport I inject in the constructor of the class? Line 26. line 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a field viewport. There are different kinds of viewports. We tried to research it last time. Field viewport was in my opinion, the best. It doesn't change aspect ratio. It kind of knows about sizes of the window. So, well, it's just sensible. But I wasn't able to find this black fields. No, not fields. How gutters? Black gutters on the left, right, top, and bottom. But maybe it's not important. Maybe it's not the thing we should fight. Black gutter and black gutter. What's wrong with it? So okay, we can see that our hero can't run in it. So probably everything is fine. I would so. What is interesting here is those viewport injected, and if you will open main now, you can see that I initialized this field viewport with some width and height of it's just sizes of our map actually, and I pass camera to it, which is kind of counterintuitive. You don't need this apply, by the way. It's just a legacy. You can delete it altogether. Yep. So I pass a camera to it, and somehow viewport is aware at the same time about the window size and about the camera. And when the window is resized or drone is another type of resize too, it does some magic to camera, then everything continues work fine. And yep, probably it's the way to go. LGDX.
Yeah, thank you.
libgdx. Yeah. Wow. It was hard to take it from the memory.
Yeah, close. No.
I can see it. Well, it was a nice close button that should open the new ad.
Okay, this is Java.
Yeah, it's Java, but nothing is there is nothing interesting. It basically understands what is resize, and when you resize things, it does its magic.
Okay, so there's stretch viewport, field viewport, and extend viewport.
Yes, and most of them just change aspect ratio of everything, which I didn't like, and probably I'm right. And field viewport and something else do not change the aspect ratio.
Yeah. Okay. What is
so? Yeah,
this
you can see this resize method closer to the top of your screen, and we just say viewport.update on every resize.
Okay. Yeah.
Resizes are expensive but are rare, if I understand correctly. Yeah, there is also an extend viewport, which also doesn't change an aspect ratio, but it also doesn't rescale our UI. So if we have an extremely big screen, UI will be small, which is probably not nice too.
I think it's just a matter. There's no correct.
Yeah,
solutions.
Probably you're right.
Like I think that something different.
Probably extend viewport is very good for automatically generated maps. It will be just a bigger map on your screen. Otherwise, it will be a huge empty space on your screen.
Yeah. All right. So it works. What do you want to do now?
I would prefer to fix physics. I don't like jumping, and I don't like that it's so fast. I mean, that our hero is so fast.
Do you have idea what's the situation? Is it friction or?
No, friction is, I read it, friction is between 1 and 0. And I defined friction of 1 for blocks, which is kind of logical. You can slide on blocks. And at this point, probably the friction of our hero is not that important, but it has some, 0.5 or something like that. But I believe we just either we apply wrong forces, or we apply too big forces to our body. Apply this linear impulse.
Okay.
Again, we should probably dive into the documentation and find it and then really understand the difference between apply linear impulse and apply force. But it's more of your domain than mine.
I mean, at this point, probably.
Well, I mean, it's
more
something
your
physical.
domain.
Yeah, no, I can understand something about simple stuff, but they explain these things in physical terms, or at least I feel that they are physical terms.
Okay. Yeah. Should able to push forward break for enemy. Enemy using box2d. Check out what the wiki has to say. Okay. We will check this out. The wiki has moved. All right. Typical. And we lost it.
Impulse, I believe. Yeah,
Impulse
we have the
forces.
wiki open. We have the wiki opened. It's your third task.
Yeah, but I wanted to hope that it would be the same. Same link at least. But
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, probably there is impulses / forces.
Okay, yeah, I think we've been here. So let's
Yes.
just look at what is physics here. Bullet wiki. Bullet compatible.
Bullet is for 3D, I believe.
Okay. Box
So,
2D.
When we will fix the physics, I have the very concrete plan actually. Fix the physics of running, and then when we make the level possible to pass, when the level is passed, I don't know, we should show the end screen. Sounds like a work for 3 streams or something like that, if we will be able to handle the physics.
So you want to have what, fix physics?
Yes, fix physics.
Then what was the next one?
I want to detect that our character is at the end of the level. I don't know, open some door or something like that, and then show the end screen or transfer to the next level.
Okay, yeah.
Does it sound reasonable for you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a good plan. What I wanted to see is impulse. What? No matches. Okay.
It's some. Is it some custom search they have?
Probably Sphinx because it's C++, right?
Probably.
Hello, box2d, creating ground dynamics, simulating dynamic impulse collision dynamics, bodies, joints, contacts, loose ends, reference, FAQ. Making games, yeah. Worms clones.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Sorry, come again?
No.
Okay.
But it's funny that they do not have. Nobody has examples of platform arcade with box2d and tile maps at the same time.
So I found our problem. We are not learning C++ before using box2d.
Are you sure we want to read about vanilla box2d?
No, but I was hoping that there would be some basic definitions because it would be easier to read for me. For me, reading C++ code is easier than reading Java code. Sorry.
Fair enough.
But
I'm totally fine with it.
Okay, let's take a look here. So forces are applied in newtons to the work point. Force is not applied to center of mass. Blah 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 blah. We do apply linear impulse.
I'm very sorry.
They immediately modify.
Yeah. There is a second paragraph from the top. Forces occur gradually over time to change the velocity of body. What does it mean?
It means that forces, what they're trying to say is that forces does not affect velocity directly, but there is some proportion, and then it affects the change of velocity.
And
because
the longer I
technically,
apply the force, the higher velocity is, right?
the bigger the force, the bigger the acceleration. And
And consequently high velocity with time.
yeah,
Acceleration is meters per second, probably.
acceleration is meter per second squared. Meters per
M-
second per second.
Yes, meters
How
per second squared.
many, how fast your velocity changes. Velocity
Yes,
is measured in meters per second, and
yes,
the change is in seconds. So
meters per second squared. Okay, makes
yeah,
sense. So, and what impulse does? The next thing. Does it? So, impulse somehow changes the body's velocity immediately. But
yeah. So
what does it
impulse
mean?
would not. What they say is that you would want to use forces when you want to have some acceleration, and then when there is no force, the body will just move with a constant velocity. Usually, you have forces like friction that will force you to gradually change your velocity down to zero
Mm-hmm.
because it will be applied force. But if there are no forces to apply to the body will just keep moving
Forever.
regardless of what's going on. Yeah. And you probably want this if you do like a simulation of something, because then, for example, something get hit, and
Oh,
then you can see
like
more
our
realistic
like our
thing.
random particles simulation.
Yeah. Yes.
There I wanna impulses because I don't care about friction and so on. I just wanna my particles collide. Particles.
Yeah.
Aha.
And here we also want here impulses because we don't want our king to be speeding up, right?
For real. But as far as I understand from this explanation, people well, I mean people in real world, they do not start immediately on the maximum speed. They gradually speed up and then they take some time to speed down.
Yeah, but if you play a game like Mario, for example, or something arcade like, then
Uh-huh.
you just press the button and the body is moving with a constant speed.
Oh, that's true.
And basically, what you do is you keep pressing, and then it moves with that particular speed. It don't
What
speed up,
what will happen
right?
if I will apply an impulse to body two times in a row? Will the velocity increase twice?
Yes, ideally, you would expect it to happen.
Then our king should be extremely fast, right?
Yes, I think that's what's going on here. Like we apply impulse multiple times per each tick,
Yes.
and
Well,
there is no
one
way
time a
for
tick.
us to. Yeah, so if let's say, can we?
But I multiply it by delta time. I also multiply it by delta time. So probably, if delta was short, the impulse will be slow. Will be uh, less.
So let's say I want to look at this one here and say, what's the shortcut?
Print len. Yeah,
Print
not.
len.
It was right. Yes.
And I
You
need to
also
do like this. No.
no. You can just print len any value.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a string because in Java everything has to string method.
Okay, and I want to probably
Comment out this
comment
line.
this
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. So I would expect it to be 0 a lot of times, but it's nothing's happening. Because I'm not pressing anything. Okay. So it does changes because I guess it changes due to friction, but this is just an assumption here.
Yeah, we should probably take this println out of the if to see it continuously.
Like this.
You can do dd
Here, right? No,
no.
here. What is this? A family for each if player component, player state component, pose body. Okay, here. Okay, let's see. Okay,
So
this
it's
is
0. Okay, it's 0. Changes too fast.
Yeah. Maybe let's put it back to the if when it gets changed to something.
Yes,
if player state is not idle.
We can write a smart hack if we can save previous velocity if velocity has changed. No, it won't change. It won't change in this tick because no, or will it?
Well, it will. No, wait. You apply the impulse and then it changed. It says that it changed velocity immediately, right? So let's say
let's try. Okay.
Pref velocity is body linear velocity x. And if
you still need brackets, parents. We don't. We are not even interested in absolute value.
Yeah, but
if it's inverted, we are still interested in it.
Yeah, but I mean the comparison is should be it's a float, right?
It's float, right?
Curvel prevel.
This way, yeah. Now, yeah. It should be all one string. Println accepts one argument. Interpolated string.
Okay. So.
And you need dollar signs.
Inside curly braces? Okay.
Outside curly braces. Outside curly. Well, this way it will work too.
What? I didn't ask you to add this. Stupid. Okay. Right. And apps is probably also, not something.
Yeah, you need to import it. Alt enter. Yes.
Okay. And F.
Comparison would probably work either way.
Pew. I don't see it's going down.
Yeah.
So this is strange.
First of all, it never becomes zero. No, it actually becomes 0, but yeah, we need to do it in every tick, but currently we do it in if. And if something is pressed, right?
You mean like this?
Yes. Still nothing changes, right?
Yes.
Still too deep. Can you please show me the code around this stuff?
Sure.
Maybe it's still some if.
I mean, it's this one.
Yes, and which one is it? It's family for each. Huh. We cannot move it earlier. Why doesn't it work on every tick then? On tick for each in family. First we do, well, we can theoretically do get current velocity before physical world step. We will need family for each again in it. But it looks like a dirty hack even for debugging.
You mean like this?
Yes, and we will need to have previous value, yes, somewhere here. Equals that just equals 0f and 0. Pascal strikes back. Here you don't need to change it then. You can comment this line out, oh yeah, or delete. Let's try it now.
It's if it would work, it would be very strange that it does. Okay,
But
now
it
I can see zeros.
Yeah, but and it works. And why is it strange? What is weird? New velocity 0, old velocity minus 0 something, and old velocity is always the same. So velocities are weird by themselves.
Seven.
It's velocity
7.
iterations.
7.
Why did you change it?
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I don't think it's connected in any way. This is some internals of Box2D, velocity iterations and so on.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, this doesn't help.
By default, it's 6.3 or 6.2. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's 6.2.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Do you have any insight? Do you have any insights from what we see from these lines about new velocity and old velocity?
I don't get it why it's so many of those. It will probably means, but this probably means that the code that's printing it is getting triggered multiple times. And with
Yes.
that in
Of
mind,
course.
I would assume that the linear impulse is applied multiple times as well.
Yeah, actually, I know, and we know because why is it called multiple times? Because family is much bigger than only our our hero. What is family?
Yeah. Okay.
So we should if in your if you should also have if player state component in it, like here, like on the line
like here.
Here and in the next place where we print to. Nice. Now it should work fine, probably, if I understand correctly. Yes, now they are not duplicated.
Okay. Yeah. Is the change always this? No, it always new velocity.
Do you wanna make
6,
this
8.
print a little bit less variables, like old value arrow new value?
No.
Okay.
So 0.5, 72, 0.5, and 6, 8, 7, 5, 17. So it's almost always 0.5 on each tick. Where did you say you have the velocity of the player?
What do you mean?
Sorry, friction. You said we have friction of the player
In
somewhere.
main, I think that in main.
In main.
Because we create player there. You can probably look for friction. Yeah,
Friction point 4.
0.4.
Is that
Well, you can
for the
increase.
player?
Yes, it is for the player. It's hero. You can see map layer
Hero,
hero.
yes.
Yeah,
So if you
it's.
say 0.8, would that change anything?
Let's try. You can even print it. So it's
So
point three,
now
point 7, roughly.
0.77, 0.5. Okay. 36918, 442. So now it's 0.7.
Okay,
And
makes sense.
which is close to, yeah. So does this means that we stop faster? Yes, we do.
But if you will jump, it will still it will still be crazy
Crazy
crazy fast.
jumps. Okay. But we stop now faster, and
Is it a good thing or
I
bad thing? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think the bad thing is that we don't limit the top speed at all. And I think this is more problematic for us because then there is, since we apply impulse every time, basically we are not limited in how fast we can go.
True.
So what would be the proper place to limit the speed?
After impulse application, we can check the velocity, horizontal velocity,
Okay,
and
like here, if player component is not idle.
we actually, do you see this line? If b linear velocity x equals something,
Yeah,
right here we can say that if b linear velocity absolute of linear velocity dot x is more than something,
10,
I don't know, 10,
5,
for example.
3. Let's
This is
make it
not
very,
correct.
very annoying
Yes.
for now. And say that,
You put comparison inside absolute, which is incorrect.
yeah, b linear velocity x equals 2.
Yep. Uh,
2 times sine of b
it will
linear
be
velocity
x. No, it's it should be x dot sine, b linear velocity x dot sine.
x dot sine like this.
Yes, which makes sense. Sine is a property of
Okay,
double of float in our
I
case.
didn't know that. No. Well, the new velocity, I see the velocity is around 14.
Yes. So it doesn't help. Nice. Probably we should Google for limit maximum speed in libktx or limit maximum velocity. Probably changing velocity manually won't do
Set
anything
linear
because
velocity. There is,
this one
but
is
it's for
funny.
kinematic.
Yeah, then probably we can set linear velocity for non-kinematic body too. It would be funny actually.
Oh yeah, we can. Either, okay, 2.0, 0, and then 0f here. No, actually this one should be b linear velocity y.
It's not important at this point.
Yes, you are great, but yes. Oh, very annoying, but it works. The jumps are still crazy.
Yeah, jumps are still crazy.
Okay, 2 is fun, actually.
Well, at least you can do so. At least you have some degree of control.
Yes, and you also see how funny the guy now looks when it walks.
For me, it's the same. What have changed?
you can actually see it by your eye, because
Okay,
before that it
okay.
was like too
Yes,
fast.
that's
Yeah,
true.
so very like I'm thinking I'm doing my own business here, like collecting diamonds. Yes. Okay, so
Should we
all
fix
right.
jumps the same way?
Let's first go back to friction as we had it before.
Yeah,
We will
I
probably not see much difference. Yes, it
no,
will. It speeds up faster a bit, just a really tiny, tiny bit.
yeah, as it should be, because
So probably 2 is too annoying, or maybe 4 would be better. It's very silly. How do you want to change the jump? Like same,
I don't
same,
know.
same
We
way?
can yeah, we can probably just experiment with it the same way.
Yeah. Uh,
But with jumps, there is an issue. It should
Sorry, I
jump.
need to take a call. Sorry.
Sure, sure. So, folks, there is an issue with jumps. For jumps, we should jump high enough. We should jump high enough to be able to jump to the different platform, to a different platform. But it shouldn't be crazy fast jump. They shouldn't be crazy fast jumps. Probably we should just somehow rate limit number of jumps per second. So yeah,
Uh,
what I was talking is with jumps are a little bit more annoying because on the one hand we should be able to jump on the next platform. I mean, two blocks higher than us. On the other hand, we should somehow rate limit jumps. You shouldn't be able to jump 5 times a second. What's going on?
you are correct. I'm just I just want to monitor what are the values of our jump at the moment.
Okay.
So I changed the print to y velocity to see how big it is.
What is our cap for velocity currently? 4?
4, but
Actually, we should compare only positive velocity, not negative one, because we can drop down with basically any speed, right?
yeah,
Because it's gravity.
yeah. Well, there is such thing called terminal velocity, but
Yeah. Okay.
that's not really
I'm not sure if
apply
it's
for
even
us.
implemented in the engine.
Yeah, so then the cap is just 4.
Now I have a theoretic interest if you can have a speed higher than the speed of light in the game. Probably nothing should stop you probably from having it.
Yeah.
Oh, won't it? Will it fit into float? It's meters. What is it?
Yeah, it
Sorry.
will fit into flow. Okay, so actually the no wait.
Still too high, right? No, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Somehow it's high
I
when you're.
think that yes, when I'm just by myself, it's high, but when I'm moving, it's lower. Let me just change
When
the parameter to something less, like 1, and see if this will be noticeable when we're running simultaneously. I understand why.
why?
I understand why, because we have a here we do this only if the player is not idle. And technically, when it's not moving left or right, we consider it idle and we don't go here. So this cap should come from some other place, like this.
Where do we jump? Okay.
then we should not be able to jump on the spot as high. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, now it's too low. Now we have an issue. We cannot jump on the
Yeah.
next platform.
I have no idea what is this 2 represents, but maybe we should use 4.
We can probably read
8.
about velocities.
Linear velocities. Yes, let's do that. Linear velocity.
No, okay. Player movement example. Wait, they even have player movement example, which is basically what we need. Control F, player movement velocity example.
Okay.
Yes, here it is.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It limits the maximum velocity.
Okay, it's horizontal one, right?
Yeah.
And do they say in what they measure velocity? Okay, velocity is a pair of floats. They should be meters per second in each direction because it's a KMS system. Yeah, okay, so velocity is in meters, as we can read here.
Meters per second or per. Such as 12 by 9. Objects will always move slowly no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So there is actually upper limits, speaking of your speed of light example. 1 unit, 1 meter. Okay. Anyway, let's put 8 and see what it does for our stuff.
No, it
seems to be high enough. Maybe 6 would be also fine. I mean, probably we should have something like a variable somewhere defined and then tune it nicely and not do it like this, but
probably we can also
kind of works.
Brute force it. Do you see that
7.
under the very low bar or a very low bar, it jumps really fast, like many times per second?
Yeah,
like here. I think that it's
but
actually an incorrect behavior. It shouldn't be like this.
Well, it returns faster from the. It has less travel time to reach.
But Mario never had such a behavior. Maybe it's just a bad benchmark. I don't know.
Mario is too great of a game to benchmark. Okay, now I can actually collect diamonds. It still doesn't feel like I'm in control.
Because of jumps or because of run or because of walk?
Because of everything. So I would actually want to have some tuning parameters somewhere, like a way to change. Oh, wait. I have wall jumps.
You don't have real wall jumps, but walls have friction, so you fall slower when you hit walls, which is kind of fair.
Yeah, it would be cool to have different animation for that though.
Like something with blood on the wall.
Yes. Like now you're thinking Super Meat Boy again.
Totally.
Okay, so yeah, I want to be able to tune it in real time.
Okay, the easiest thing you can do is just introduce couple more keys to use to tune it.
Let's say cup y equals to 4.
It shouldn't be defined inside method, like, right? Otherwise, it will be defined on each tick. It should be property, like this.
So more than cup y. Is
And
there a
now you
way
need
to
what?
cap something? No, actually,
It, there is such a method in Kotlin, coerce. Uh,
coerce. Okay.
you can search in documentation for coerce, I believe. Sale, cost. There is a search on the top right. Yes. Coerce at most, but it's for ranges.
Float.
No,
Coerce at
for
most.
float.
Float. No.
Yes, yes.
So does this mean that I can just say that?
You can
Uh,
coerce at most linear velocity y to cap y.
no, but I need the cap. So I will add two key presses. Where are the key presses?
Wait, what do you mean by cap?
I want to
Like
say that don't go beyond this value.
it's actually coerce at most, if I understand correctly. The idea.
Yes,
If
but I mean the cap here. I want these variables to be affected, not the
okay,
velocities. And for that, I need some key presses here.
you can just call if gdx.input key just pressed. After completion doesn't work, and I don't know why you have to struggle when you can just put parents around everything in if gdx from the capital G input. Then I don't remember. Is it just input? Maybe we don't even need the gdx part. Yeah, okay. Is key just pressed?
Uh, um, key. Which key? um, um,
It's actually should be written a little bit different. It's uh, look at other examples. It should be it shouldn't be a character. Yeah, like this. So yeah, they have defined nums. Yes, like this. Or like
okay.
this.
If the H key was pressed, I want to cap x minus equal 0.1.
5. Okay.
And if cap x is below
Oh,
0.5,
you can coerce at least capex to 0.
yeah, that's what I wanted. Cares at
At
least
least.
0.5, like this.
Yes.
Okay, so now L would be increasing at most. Uh, ten, right? We didn't want it
Okay.
to go more than 10.
And coerce at least LHS.
Yeah. And this is.
Wait. Do you wanna? Oh yeah. You already operate on X. What's going on?
The biggest is, yeah, let's say also 10.
Wait. You do. It's incorrect. Oh no, it's correct. It's correct.
What?
No, everything's fine. It was just
Okay.
missed a bit.
Yeah, I think
Do,
that's.
do you
I
also
would
wanna
also like.
print? Yes.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Okay. You probably should wanna change the string itself too, because it's new cap y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I. Oop, previous velocities no longer exist.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
deleted this
don't
part.
worry. I don't care. So jumping. What? Oh my god, it's stupid. Okay.
What's wrong? Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry,
It uses wrong keys.
wrong keys.
It doesn't know that I used work. I feel
By the
offended.
way, how have you?
This is not funny. Why it's going on the left so slowly?
Negative velocities. You care strong. You should care to
With a
absolute
sign.
value. Yeah, with a sign.
B
But
linear
here we have.
velocity. Okay, yeah, I understand now.
But we don't have B here. But wait. Ha. No, you should compare to capex multiplied by sign in the other place. Here you modify capex, but there is a place where you use it. But wait, you already do it? No, you don't. Cap is unused. Do you see it? It should be on the line 154. It should be not capex but just cap.
Okay. Yeah. That's the jam. Okay. So this jump. This is the debug jump we use. Yeah, this. I mean, I don't know. It's just so.
Maybe
This jump is annoying actually because you cannot make it without hitting the walls, and it slows you down.
but okay, maybe just level is designed badly. I mean, probably I should redraw the map.
But it's so you have it's what how did you design the map? You just draw it.
I just draw it in the tile map editor. I wasn't sure that it's like walkable. It has something that looks sensible, but now I see that, for example, hero is too big. You won't ever be able to jump to the top right empty space.
I think that the only problem I have now is the friction of the walls, because I can easily make these two jumps, but here I'm struggling because the walls are stopping me.
I
I
believe
don't
it's
think
not
that the
because
friction
I
should
don't
be
think
so big.
you can decrease it easily, but I don't think the issue is with the friction itself. I think that issue is there is not enough horizontal place for you to make a jump.
Yeah. Okay.
Your
That
your
makes
jump is
sense.
diagonal, and this is a poorly designed level. And probably you
Okay.
should lower friction of walls.
Physics
Yeah,
system.
it's in physics system. Probably it's the wrong place, but well,
So let's see what would happen if I set
yeah,
zero point
sure.
0.5 here.
Just in
Would
case, I
that
have a
mean that
hard
I'll
stop
slide?
in. I have a hard stop in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm sliding a lot here, but the
But
jump is still annoying.
yeah. Again, I think that it's a poorly designed level. I didn't know how to design better. Yeah, I can fix it in between
It's
our
your first
episodes.
level. Come on.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's my first level. I'm not. I'm
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, not sorry. Like I know that it could be better, but I didn't know how. Now I can do better. In between episodes, I will try to redesign it. Are you happy with what we achieved today?
Yeah.
But dude, did you save the defaults for velocities?
No, that
You
doesn't
probably
matter
should.
because we'll adjust it later. I mean, given the new level, I think it makes more sense to have a new level and then have something like tune it when we have a playable level that is more realistic. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, folks. Thank you, everybody, and hopefully see you in a week.
Yes. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.